Xbox Scarlett is officially coming holiday 2020, and we're going to do a follow-up video to our video last year where we predicted the price, but that was when there was 2 Xboxes coming out. But that's what we're going to talk about today in the pause menu. Xbox Scarlett, it's going to be, it eats monsters for breakfast, according to Microsoft. So
we've seen specs.
Yeah, so well, not really, though. So how much is it going to be to eat other monsters with your console? What are you going with?
So I think it's going to be a lot more expensive than I originally thought now.
Really? Okay.
I honestly feel like, and this is throwing it out there, that it could sell for $599. Now, if this console is going to be made out to what they want it to be, like one of the most powerful consoles to exist, to do what it wants, I feel like $599 is a price that it can be, and then that it can be okay at that price. Just because I feel like this new day and age, with the technology that we're throwing in that thing, I feel like we're at that point. Now, the benefit of it, I'm pretty sure there is no Kinect with this piece of hardware. Which
imagine if they did that. Imagine if they brought back the Kinect. We're like, we're trying again.
If that's the case, I hope it's own a separate accessory you can buy on the side if you would like. But, I can only assume that added to a decent amount of price when the Xbox One came out. Mm-hmm. But I would not be surprised if there is not a $599 edition of Project Scarlett.
I think that's nuts. Originally what I said is that if Lockhart and Anaconda exist as 2 separate things, they're going to go $299, $399. I said if Lockhart doesn't exist, they're going to go $499. And that's what I'm sticking with, actually. I think $499 is the absolute most you can go.
I feel like that's definitely the lowest they will go.
Yeah, I don't think $399 is in the realm of possibilities for what's going to be in that machine. Let me rephrase that. I don't think that they can make a profit on $399. It used to be consoles were subsidized. You didn't make money on the console. You made money on the software. But both Sony and Microsoft with the Xbox One and PS4 stopped that. They said we're going to try to make money on the machine, but we're at least going to break even. So that way it's easier to when the Slim comes out, etc. That way it's easier to make more money on it.
Could we potentially agree in the middle? You think?
Like a $449 or something?
It seems like a weird price point to definitely have a console at.
I feel like if that would be a move that would depend on the competition. If Sony came out and said $499 and Microsoft really wanted to push and say, well, we're going to go with $449, just to stick it to them a little bit. But no, I don't think they'll go any lower than $499 unless they absolutely have to. If Sony comes out and says $399. That's an interesting perspective, but I think $499 is the absolute.
It's hard for me to believe that I'm going to be paying the same price as I did when I got my Xbox One. With this console, with whatever power that it has to do, or if that makes sense, for it to be stronger to the Xbox One when its initial release, it's just hard for me to imagine.
Yeah, but you got to remember that the Xbox One was also $500 because it had a Kinect.
Yes,
so,
right.
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
It was, and
it's very true.
So they both kind of launched at eventually they pulled out the Kinect and it was $399, and that's what the PlayStation 4 launched at. But so I think it's fair to say that neither one of us think $399. But
too low.
My question is, do they go back to a tiered system? Not like Xbox, Lockhart, and Anaconda, but more like the PS3 and Xbox 360 launch with the core and the premium, and then the 20 gigabyte and the 60 gigabyte. Do they go back to that? Do they offer a
sure?
The one thing that I think is kind of cool is that they've already announced that
$599 unlimited storage.
You get 1,000 terabytes.
They have servers customized to your Xbox.
Since they have all your accessories will work. They've already announced all your accessories will work on Xbox Scarlett. Do they offer a $399 version of it doesn't have controllers, it has a power cord, and it's got a box, and that way you can just plug it in. That could be a way to get the price down.
$599 with an Elite controller.
Ooh.
Which I think is still very more expensive because Elite controller's $200.
It's $180, yeah. But that's interesting though. They could even go the other way with it. I was thinking to get the box cheaper, but maybe you do have the gamer bundle.
The combos. I could see that. Definitely could.
Yeah. So do you think they'll do a tiered system? Do you think there's going to be a cheaper, I don't want to say stripped down version, but
nope. Only in regards to the xCloud, supposedly. That's Yeah, I mean, on that, I really don't see a tiered system. I mean, okay, I might agree with you where, like you said with the 360, more storage, higher price of the console and whatnot. I could probably potentially see that because that's a common thing going around right now. But yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, it's definitely got to be in between that $500 to $600 price, though. I mean, it definitely won't go lower than that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance. Even if Sony comes out and says $399, I don't think Microsoft wants to take a hit on that hardware to do it.
Like,
and
again,
and they've got the benefit. We're going to talk about this in another video. Is Game Pass? Microsoft has a huge benefit of being able to say, if you're a Game Pass subscriber, you can go pick up Xbox Scarlett day one, and if you have Game Pass, you got Halo. Like, you just have it. And so you don't got to spend that extra $60. You have to spend a minimum of $10 to play Halo, And that's pretty cool. And I think that's going to be a big, sell point for them. And they've announced that Halo Infinite is coming as a launch title for Xbox Scarlett. Now, that's not a coincidence. Like, for sure they're going to say, pick up Xbox Scarlett, and if you've got Game Pass, guess what? You've got the new Halo
today.
Right. So that could be huge because when you factor in the price of a game and stuff on the PlayStation side, we'll assume that they're still going to be $60. You're looking at about the same price if they hit $399. But so I think $499 is where they're going to be. I think I kind of agree with you. Like, I think it would be neat if they had a bundle where they kind of stripped things out of it.
Sure.
In terms of like, if you've already got a Pro controller, you've already got the 4K TV and the HD, you got everything set up. Even if it's $50, like here's one for $449, and you can just pull it out and you're good to go. Like you don't got to worry about anything else because you've got everything. That would be neat. But I think $499 is where it's going to be. But let us know what you think in the comments below. How much you think Xbox Scarlett's going to be? It's coming 2020, holiday 2020. That sounds strange to me. I don't know why.
That's right.
2020. And let us know how much you think it's going to be. How much is it going to be if Sony announces $399, etc. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. And we'll see you next time.
This thing comes with a Kinect again.
Though riots in the street. Riots.